All right, all my master numbers, the number one thing that could be holding you back right now, okay, is that you might be highly sensitive or very emotional. Now, this is like a knife. You can either use it to 11, 22, 33x your whole endeavor, okay? Or you can literally use this to annihilate your own self. And I'll tell you why, right? See, now, as master numbers, we do not like to talk about trivial conversations. We do not like to talk about things that have to do with the lower densities. We don't like to talk about things that just do not benefit humanity or us in any shape, way, or form. We are very much into the spiritual realm. We always want to know, how can we better ourselves? How can we make more progress? How can we elevate our consciousness, right? So what ends up happening is, because our sensory system is so sensitive to vibration frequency, we become very emotional at times. Okay? Now, here's what the problem with that is. Okay? It's okay to feel your emotions. There's a difference between feeling your emotions than acting on your emotions. Sometimes you might feel like punching someone, but you're not going to do it because you know that there are consequences with the law, and you know that there are spiritual consequences for doing something like that, right? But then to tame those emotions and to transmute that into your craft at the gym, right? Into just improving yourself, like elevating your consciousness, you will feel much better doing that as an 11, 22, or 33 life path. Now, here's what happens with a lot of us, okay? Our expectations are like right here, okay? They're very high. But the thing is that a lot of us, we think very high, but we sometimes tend to forget that we live in a third-dimensional world. And in this third-dimensional world, we are required to actually take action. And a lot of times, because we let the emotionality get in our way, what ends up happening is that we might not take that action. Right? Like, that's what I've noticed. Guys, as a master number, this life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Repeat with me. This life, say it with me in your head. This life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. This life is not happening. Now repeat this, okay? This life is not happening to me, it's happening for me. And once you understand that everything is propagating for you, so it does not matter what people say or think about you. Now, see, what could end up happening is that sometimes, someone might be like, oh, you're so skinny, or you're so fat. Now, as master numbers, we might cut them off. Okay, and that's your discretion. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, because we're old souls, like, because our communication style might be a bit different. We might not say something that direct to someone. We might, say something, we might just insinuate it to the person. We might not just say it directly, because we understand that humans are very sensitive. A lot of them, right? Especially the master numbers, right? So if someone said that to you, now there's two things you can do. And unfortunately, from what I've noticed, is a lot of people let that emotion just get to them. Now, master numbers, 11, 22, 33s. If you guys let those emotions get to you, then imagine what's just going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, God put us here for a reason, right? He just didn't put us here to, like, just hang out and just engage in our carnal desires. Our mission as master numbers is much more higher, and we all know that in the back of our head. But as long as we do not let the emotions get to our head, this is what all the vast majority of mythological stories are talking about, right? Not even stories, like real, but like for example, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, but he fell. But how did he fall? He fell because he let his emotions get to him. Now, these emotions are not just you being sensitive. These emotions are like carnal minded too. Like, for example, if you just act on your impulsivity, let's say you're hungry, right? But you shouldn't be eating bad. It's not your cheat day yet. It's not your cheat meal yet. You shouldn't be eating bad. You are acting on your emotionality. And the thing with us is, because our sensory system is so high, we feel things on a different level. Like, someone might do something and you're probably like, why don't you feel like bad for doing it? They're not you. This is what, as a master number, this is what you have to understand. Though a lot of people are not like you. People are not like us. You, my friend, might eat something shitty and you might feel it for like the next 3 days, right? Someone probably might just eat shitty and they might not even feel anything. It's because your sensatory receptors are very high as a master number, and you have to understand you're a very charismatic person. This is why deep inside you have a very big calling. You have a very high purpose. But because you are not acting on your purpose yet, you are not aligned with your highest goal. You're not aligned with your higher mind. This is why, in order for you to actually go and get it, you're gonna have to elevate beyond your emotionality. And as I said, your emotions could be used to help you elevate, or they can literally deteriorate you. Because you could be sitting on a great idea for like weeks, months, maybe even years. Like, there's some people that wanted to start a YouTube channel like years ago. They haven't done it yet. Why? Because, who's gonna watch? This. That self-taught. Listen to me. Because you're a master number, remember this. If you put a little bit of effort, watch you reap the fruit. Things are gonna happen for you so fast. But if you put no effort, if you just do nothing, knowing that we live in a third dimensional world right now, knowing that the key to manifestation is how you think, how you act, and how you feel. If you don't think right, you're not going to act right. If you don't act right, you're not going to feel right. If you don't even think that you can make it, then you're not even going to act on it. So it starts with the thought, with manifestation. And this is why my master number 22, your thinking is, and your manifesting is like on a different level. Okay? And with my master number 11s, like I am, our intuitive senses are extremely high. Master number 33, you guys are spiritual teachers. If you are not teaching, you are not feeling correct. If you are not healing, you're not at your highest timeline, and you might be like, what am I doing? It's because these three master numbers, if they are not working together, right, to solve these problems, if you're not actually doing what you have to do, and all you're doing is you're getting carried by the emotionality, just know you get hit hard much worse. That's what happens with the master numbers, I'm telling you. If you don't get in tune, you just see things just perish way too fast. I see it over and over and over again. And another thing is, guys, all my master numbers, I'm telling you right now, get into nature. This is a hack. I'm telling you guys. When you're too much in a cubicle, when you're too much in the car, when you're too much doing this, doing that, and you're not in nature, what ends up happening is your you don't charge your electromagnetic frequency, right? And today, because we're bombarded with these frequencies, and because our sensory system is so sensitive compared to other life paths, we feel these things, and then we end up getting into our emotions. To ascend that, you're going to have to make sure you get some time in nature. A minimum of at least 2 or 3 times a week, you have to be in nature. There's no way you can just be in just bricks all day, all night, and it's serious consequences, guys. And I'm telling you, as a master number, you will only feel the best when you are helping other people elevate, and when you're helping yourself out. If you're not helping people, animals, yes, animals too, okay? Animals feel emotions. People, animals, even just environment, even just trees, right? If you're not being grateful, if you're not living accordance to your higher mind, if you're not giving thanks, if you're not doing these things as an 11th life path, and you're stuck in the lower emotional realms, you will not feel good. You will not feel good. This is why it is so important to take care of your emotional mind. It's so important to take care of that, because if you give into it, you end up losing. But if you transmute it, there's a difference. Transmute it, you will reap the fruit. You will see how amazing life gets for you. Now, before I end the video, I did create a Telegram, okay? If you want to be added to my Telegram, message me on Instagram, DM me. I'll leave my description to the link below, at the link below. If you like my video, you could subscribe to my channel. On this channel, I talk about different things. One is the life paths, especially for the master numbers. Actually, just for the master numbers right now. I'll probably be getting into 1 to 9 life paths. And I talk about other stuff like retention, celibacy. I think these things are very important. Everything goes hand in hand. So these are the things I talk about. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And that's it. Take care. Have a don't get too much caught into your emotions. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.